Hi, and welcome to this quick introduction into budgets and, most importantly, budget planning. Now, it goes without saying that as you begin to make money, you're going to want to come up with creative ways in which you can save money. And what better way than to come up with a solid budget plan? Now, if you're new to budgets, it's a very simple process, but by all means, feel free to visit this URL at the top. And there's a little bit of a golden rule, and you're going to see it right here where it says there's a 50-30-20 split rule when it comes to creating a budget. You may be asking, what the heck is the 50-30-20 rule? Well, it's a very simple rule, and by all means, also visit this URL at the top. But it says simply this. At the end of the day, when you look at the money that you bring home, that's after taxes, that is, look at that number and set 50% aside for your living expenses. Everything and anything that must get paid, and that includes your car payment, your utilities, your groceries, your rent, your mortgage, everything and anything, all that good expenses that you incur on a monthly basis. At the end of the day, then take 30% of your monthly income and consider it towards wish list items. Again, wish list items could be maybe there's a needed vacation that you were thinking of saving and actually taking. Maybe there's a specific outfit that you actually wanted to buy. So set 30% of your monthly income aside for entertainment expenses. Now, the 20 remaining percent should definitely and without a shadow of a doubt go towards actual savings. Now, savings could mean anything. It could mean an emergency fund. It could mean retirement. It could mean your children's education. At the end of the day, you have to save at least 15 to 20%, putting it aside towards your retirement, or maybe even a business venture that you always wanted to invest in. So re-examine your monthly expenses, and by all means, here at the top, you're going to see this URL in which you can plug in your after-tax income as you see here, and it'll calculate it for you. But you don't really need this actual spreadsheet because you can even use a good old-fashioned calculator or use Excel. So at the end of the day, just make sure that you understand what's your income and most importantly, what are your expenses? Now, when we talk about a budget, this is where it's most important, the expense bucket. Expenses mean basically everything. That includes actual expenses that you may be incurring when it comes to your water bill, your groceries, your car payment, life insurance, auto insurance, everything and anything. And that even includes if you're going out and getting fast food, or maybe you're going to restaurants. So re-examine how much are you spending on dining out? How much are you spending on fast food or that cup of coffee at Starbucks? Re-examine those expenses and actually come up with a detailed list of what your monthly expenses are. Now, when you look at your income, you want to compare it to actually that list of expenses. Why? Because at the end of the day, what's most important is that you truly understand your income minus your expenses. How much play money do you really have? Because at the end of the day, it's that play money that's really going to fall into your wish list items. And most importantly, how much money do you really have to set aside for savings? Is there certain areas after you look at that number that you can cut your expenses down a little bit? Maybe you don't get that cup of coffee at Starbucks, or maybe you don't get that fast food. Look at your list of expenses on a monthly basis and find out creative ways in which you can cut corners and save. At the end of the day, hopefully, we hope that this quick tutorial gave you insight into how to begin establishing a monthly budget for yourself, with the intent at the end of the day to set 15 to 20% aside for your long-term savings. I look forward to seeing you into the next video.